My name is Anna Parker. I was born here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm currently a senior at the University of Arizona, majoring in neuroscience and cognitive science. I decided to come to Arizona because it was my hometown. I didn't really want to leave home just yet. I wasn't totally ready for that full step, so I thought Arizona would be the best. I ended up coming into the U of A as a psychology major, but switched to neuroscience and cognitive science because I wanted to be more specific into the brain and the biology of it. Really, my favorite thing about the U of A is the different spots that it has on campus. The fact that there's so much grass that you can just go lay in at any point in the day is fantastic, especially when it starts getting a little cooler. The class that stuck out the most to me was a requirement for my major, but it was still one of my favorites. It was Neuroscience Cognitive Science 307. It was basically the cellular and molecular biology and physiology of the brain, and it was just awesome. But truthfully, the most memorable experience and something that I will forever be grateful for is the Neuroscience Cognitive Science Association of Students ended up holding, I think, like a Q&A session with, at the time, Dr. Sadis, who was like the head of neurosurgery at the U of A, and I got to talk to him and ask him all the questions in the world, and thankfully he got to listen. And I actually asked if I could be part of his research lab, and he told me that he didn't have one, which was totally fine and understandable, but he got me in contact with my current PI, and he's the whole reason that I'm in a research lab right now, and that's the most memorable experience ever, yeah. So for my postgraduate, I want to continue to pursue on to my PhD. I would love to do that in Europe. I'm not exactly sure where in Europe, but definitely there. I also don't know what in specific I would like to pursue my PhD in. I know it's going to definitely be neuroscience in the brain, but with my current roles in Alzheimer's research, I wouldn't mind sticking in that field too. I got drawn to being a science ambassador because I didn't really get the full setup when I came into the university. It was, I think, right after the pandemic. Everybody was in a little bit of a craze, and we didn't really know what was going on, and I didn't get that much aid coming into things, and I want to be able to give people that aid. Let them get to know people. I think that's one of the most important things that you can do. Coming into the university, going into anywhere is getting to know people, and I think that if I can be that opening door to people, that would be awesome.